you and your coach Joe obviously stated on our interview and other media outlets, if you will, that the fight wouldn't last 1 or 2 rounds. But obviously it lasted way longer. And
it lasted 6 rounds, yeah.
Yes, it did.
Do you know why?
That's my question. What happened?
Because of cuddling. Actual game plan of not hitting me and grabbing hold of me. Is that really the best thing to do if you want to show off?
Right.
Did DK Yoo do good with traditional martial arts? No, he boxed the whole fight. He trained his whole, was it a year? Where was the Wing Chun and Kung Fu and that? I know they say, oh yeah, but it was a boxing match. If it was a real fight, I would have won way quicker.
Were you offered to throw the fight, or was the fight rigged in any shape or form?
So you get it fresh, yeah? Take your glass off. I'll have your arm as well.
Oh shit!
Instant, right?
That was tight. Holy shit!
Instant,
Wow.
Right? It's not nice, is it? He's got bright red.
Holy shit! 차도. 자, 여러분 안녕하십니까? 격투기 유튜버 차도로입니다. 오늘 저와 함께 계신 이분은 너무나도 유명한 분이시죠. 이제 브래들리 스코치 전 UFC 파이터이고 또 얼마 전에 우리 DK 유 유대경 씨와 복싱 매치를 펼쳤는데요. Thanks for coming on our show.
Anytime. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Giant hands.
I know, small hands.
Well, we'll go straight to the point. And I don't mean to be rude, but I have to ask you this question.
No, mate, you fire away.
Yeah. So, were you offered to throw the fight, or was the fight rigged in any shape or form?
No.
No?
No. I was asked to make the fight last longer than 1 round.
Right.
I'm not going to say who said that or why it was said.
Right.
But I was asked by a certain person to make it last longer than 1 round. That was all I was asked.
But there were no any.
There was no clauses. There was no money issues.
Right.
DK Yoo done well.
No knockout clauses.
There was no knockout clauses. DK Yoo done well. He done well.
And you and your coach Joe obviously stated on our interview and other media outlets, if you will, that the fight wouldn't last 1 or 2 rounds. But obviously it lasted way longer. And
it lasted 6 rounds, yeah.
Yes, it did.
Do you know why?
That's my question. What happened?
Because of cuddling.
Right.
I've never been cuddled so much in all my life. My mother doesn't cuddle me as much as that.
Right.
My ex-girlfriend didn't cuddle me as much as that. That's the most I've been cuddled in my life since I was a baby. Oh, and also as well, look, this is obviously, I was bigger than DK Yoo.
Right.
Yeah, obviously, by miles, yeah? So I give him nothing but respect for taking the fight. But
14 ounces, is it?
14 ounces, yeah.
Right.
I mean, but the problem is, look.
Yeah,
I mean, don't be wrong, he's still, compared to what I wanted to wear. I wanted to wear these. These are the ones I wanted to wear.
Right.
These are good gloves, they're small. 14s look small.
Right.
Feel it.
Feel the difference in the actual nose.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It's 50%.
Right.
So it's like twice
punch,
the size.
Every punch has only 50% of power.
And as opposed to DK's 10 ounces.
10.
Yeah. Do you think
But that's only fair enough because he was smaller.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to complain or moan or make any excuses for that because he was smaller and I was bigger. So that's fair.
But it did have an effect on the fight.
Of course it did. If it was bare knuckle, it would have been over in seconds.
Right.
If it was MMA, it'd be over in less than 20 seconds. The first time he went in, like throw him down, that'd have been it. Guillotine straight away.
Fair enough. Well, actually, that is one of our questions. Do you think the outcome would have been any different if it was an MMA match?
Instant.
Yeah.
In like 20 seconds. Oh no, I would throw him down. Yeah. Neck straight away. Gone for his neck, take his back, pound him out. Yeah, so, and another thing I know you're going to ask about traditional martial arts.
Yes.
Did DK Yoo do good with traditional martial arts? No, he boxed the whole fight. He trained his whole, was it a year? Where was the Wing Chun and Kung Fu and that? All he did was box, which proves us right.
But even his way of punching, which is what he teaches and what he's famous for, he applied none of it.
Right.
None of it, because it doesn't work when you have an opponent next to you. If you have to ground your feet to deliver this, you can't do that when you're circling.
But I'm not trying to defend DK Yoo, but to be fair, this was a boxing match.
Yeah.
So he wasn't able to do that, right?
But what's a fight?
Yeah, exactly. But what's a fight? Which is what I would have loved to have gone bare knuckle and had a real fight.
Right.
It'd have been way easier than doing 6 3-minute rounds with massive gloves on.
Right.
If I could have just gone full leather and done MMA, because that's what I am. I'm an MMA fighter.
True.
Do you mean so? That would have suited me. I'm not a boxer. I never will be a boxer. I'm not good enough to be a boxer.
And that is one of our questions as well. because you're not a boxer, you're an MMA fighter, it seemed like you had little trouble understanding the rules.
No, I didn't. DK Yoo did.
Right.
And he was the one that headbutted me.
Oh, he
That's the only
headbutted
mark I
you.
got.
Feel his head.
In the first round, look.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I got headbutted in the first round.
Ah.
Because he kept dropping down.
Right.
Boom, boom, got headbutted.
Ah.
But that's just accident. He didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, yeah. You
DK
can tell, right, if he does it on purpose.
Yeah, because I'd killed him if he did it on purpose. Yeah. So I'd have headbutted him back.
Right.
But yeah, but he was really respectful. I've got nothing bad to say about him. He was a really nice guy. He really polite, really respectful.
Kind of annoying.
It was annoying because I wanted to hate him.
Because he was too nice.
But he was so nice.
Right.
He was such a genuine nice guy. I couldn't say anything bad about him. He's such a nice guy.
Right.
And we're going out for a Korean barbecue with him tonight with Mr. Kim.
Oh, so you didn't have soju with him yet?
That was tonight.
Right.
I'm not
Okay.
having-
Sweet. Next question. There is a controversy among the Korean fight fans saying that you didn't go 100%, and one of the reasons being is that you had DK Yoo in the corner quite a few times, but it seems like you weren't able to do much damage in the corner.
Yeah, when someone holds on to you in boxing, you're not allowed to. It was really hard because I'm so used to holding someone. Boom, boom,
Right,
boom,
right.
And all of a sudden, the referee saying no, no, no. Even when DK Yoo was holding my arm to his head, DK Yoo would hold my arm. I would uppercut, try to pull this back, and the ref would say I was hitting him. But that's not DK Yoo's fault. DK Yoo did nothing wrong. It's the referee being inexperienced. I'm not being bitter or childish. I agree with the Korean public. I should have done better.
Right.
I should have finished him. It wasn't a fixed match. DK Yoo done very well to survive.
Right. Another set of controversy that rose was from the decision. One of the judges scored the match a draw.
Yeah, guy's a twat. Absolute bullshit.
How would you rate DK Yoo as a boxer, not as a martial artist?
He done well. I mean, did he really box? I mean, it's really hard to understand if that was his actual game plan of not hitting me and grabbing hold of me. Is that really the best thing to do if you want to show off?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, I understand I'm bigger, right? But he knew that.
Now that the fight is over, what are your plans? Are you still interested in fighting Myung-Hyun Man?
Yep, I can't say his name, but yes.
Yeah.
And, he is a big guy, but I'm fat, so I want to get into shape. I spoke to Joe about I'd like to fight him, but I need to train first. I can't just go, oh yeah, I'll fight him in 2 days' time. I need to go back home,
Right.
sort my diet out, my training out, train properly, and then come back and compete. And I would love to come back and fight him in Korea. But I've got to be honest, when I actually Googled him and checked him on YouTube, he's very good.
Yeah, he is.
He's very good, very strong, very fast, good powerful punches, big YouTube channel, 250,000. Not as big as yours, which is 500,000, but he's still big. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he is.
And he's a very good fighter. Very good fighter. A lot of respect for him. And yeah, I would definitely fight him.
6.5 weeks ago, this man rolled a car at 50 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, hit it there.
Wow.
Then hit the curb. And then rolled
That's
over.
crazy.
And so I get in hospital, strapped to a gurney.
And that's 6 weeks ago.
That was 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
Wow.
6 weeks ago, Saturday. And by the way, it's not even my car. That's my mum's.
Oh shit.
Dude.
Yeah, so my AC joint here was really bad. I got a hairline fracture on my collarbone, so I haven't slept in weeks.
Right.
Because every time I roll over, wake up. I've only just come off painkillers, and well, yeah, but I'm twice his fucking size. That's why he ran away. I'm a lot bigger than he was. That's why he was trying to move away. But if he was really worried about being hit by me, but he done really well not to get knocked out. He done really well to go the distance. I swear to you, those breaks in between the rounds were like 4 minutes long.
It was meant to be 1 minute break.
Felt like
1
2 minutes.
1 minute and a half.
Right.
Average.
It might not have been.
No, it was.
I
I timed it.
Oh, you did.
A minute and a half.
Yeah, I think he hit me like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
He hit me once pretty good. He threw a straight left down the middle, but it just bounced straight off me.
Yeah.
Hit me, it was like just bounced straight off. I was like,
Right.
and then the crowd was like, oh.
Yeah, you started smiling and laughing.
And I was like, no, not that good.
Right.
Not good enough to celebrate. I wouldn't have celebrated that shot anyway. Put it that way.
I think his guard was good. He did.
Yeah,
well.
because he was tight. He was
proper
tight.
You couldn't find holes in the body.
Yeah, it doesn't help when you got massive gloves, mate.
No, exactly. Yeah, penetrating those holes.
When you got massive gloves, it's really hard to hit the body flush.
Right.
Yeah, bare knuckle, I understand, is easier. But like I said, I got nothing bad to say about DKU.
Yeah.
I think he done really well from so he proved himself well. Did he use any of his what's it called?
Warfare combat system.
Did he use any of that? No, he used boxing.
Right.
And hopefully he starts incorporating that into his training.
Right.
And that proves our point. I know they say, oh yeah, but it was a boxing match. If it was a real fight, I would have won way quicker.
Right.
Way quicker. You know the first time we clinched and he hit the floor? That was when I would have won.
Right, right.
That's when I would have guillotined him straight away. Just put him straight to
Have you ever been guillotined?
stand up.
You're gonna go choke me out, are you?
No,
I'm not going to choke you out. I'm going to
show
put
you
you
the
guillotine.
pressure.
Take your glass off. I'll have your arm as well.
I'll bring the guillotine.
Oh shit!
Instant, right?
That was tight. Holy shit!
Instant,
Wow.
right?
That's an all that.
It's not nice, is it? He's gone bright red.
Holy shit!
He's gone bright red. I
was-
put that on fucking tight as well.
That was tight.
Tight.
Do you have any words for our viewers before we wrap this up?
No, thank you. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for buying the... What's that? Oh yeah, please subscribe to the Fight Bible. Have we got a picture? Here we go. Please subscribe.
The Fight Bible.
The Fight Bible. And thank you for all your support as well. It was really nice having the Korean boxing national team in my corner.
Yeah.
That was the ultimate.
All right, man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate it.
Anytime, man.
Cool.
Anytime. Give me a ring whenever. Especially if I have to
Yes, sir.
fight Godzilla when I come back.
Yeah, no worries. We'll look forward to it.
Yeah, thank you so
Good.
much, man.
Thank you. 네, 여러분 이렇게 우리 브래들리 스코치랑 또 인터뷰를 함께 했는데요. 여러분들의 궁금증이 좀 풀리셨으면 좋겠고 또 이분의 유튜브 채널 더 파이트 바이블 좋아요, 구독하기 잊지 말아주시길 바라겠습니다. 차도였습니다. 감사합니다.